Don't have any major weather system swinging through the west, so you can go ahead and count on much more reasonable weather if you're trying to do anything outside through the weekend, even through most of next week. Right now, though, it's cold, 41 at McCarran, down to 35 by the Henderson Airport, 36 now at Nellis. It was in the low 30s a little earlier this morning. It's 33 in Red Rock Canyon, 45 in Summerlin. We have in place what we call an inversion, and that is when that cold air, which is dense, kind of sinks into the lower elevation parts of the valley. That sometimes can trap some pollutants and some haze down near the surface where we live. It also means that it's actually a little milder in the higher terrain off to the west. It's 45 right now in Summerlin. Highs today by the afternoon, hitting the mid and upper 60s from Summerlin to Centennial Hills up through Aliante. Nellis, which was in the 20s the other morning, is looking at a high of 70 degrees this afternoon. Same around Sunrise Manor. Really not much wind to report over the next several days. 68 the high in Rhodes Ranch, 69 around Mountain's Edge, 69 in Anthem, 69 in the Southern Highlands. Even though it's not going to be toasty, would be a decent weekend to head out toward Lake Mead because we're not expecting that much of a breeze. A little bit of a north wind today and tomorrow out over the open water, but generally speaking, a pretty quiet start to the month of November. Dark and early out there on this Friday morning. Our weather timeline does start pretty close to 40 degrees, so it wouldn't hurt to have that heavy coat. If you're outside working this morning, for more than a few minutes, the gloves, the hat would be a good call. By 9 in the morning, we're up to 50. By noontime, it's up to 60 degrees, so we're warming about 10 degrees every 3 hours, and that allows us to make a run towards 70 by the afternoon. With these colder mornings, the pollen levels have been knocked down. Low-medium pollen levels are expected to last right on into the weekend. Red Rock Canyon, thinking about heading out for a hike this weekend. It'll be in the 60s Saturday, 70 on Sunday. Bet it will be crowded. What with the very pleasant dry weather that's back in the forecast. Marissa, we do fall back Saturday night, extra hour of sleep, but as you mentioned, talking about the Red Rock Canyon Scenic Loop, it gets darker earlier starting Sunday. That's okay though. Look at those temperatures next week. Mid to upper 70s. That's a good 5 to 10 degrees warmer than average.
Yeah, I made the mistake of